last video, we've gotten a good bit of progress done. Got all the trusses set, floor trusses that is, of course. And then we got the rim board almost all the way on. I got to finish out this end. I was putting it on with decking screws, and yesterday it ran out. So I finished out to there. I just got to cap this end. But I've got it all the way around the rest of the place. So I'm going to do that here in just a little bit and try to get it knocked out. I've had quite a bit of rain here lately. It's just been, you know, kind of on and off showers, just enough to be a little bit of an aggravation. And you can see the floor is pretty well level. We got a few little small low spots, but I don't know if you can do much about it. You can see where the water's standing. But that right there is the biggest one. It's a big low spot right there. So I'm going to see what we can do about going in there and shimming that up to get that leveled up a little bit better. And we'll take it from there. See if we can get that part level right there. That's going to be about where our closet is, our master bedroom closet. So right here is our master bathroom, and then we got our closet. It's a big walk-in closet. Then we've got laundry room is over here off the other end of the closet. Then we've got a half bath right here from where you walk in from the garage. So it's that's going to be right probably in our closet. So if we don't get it really leveled up, it's not that big of a deal, because there's not a whole lot of walking that goes around in the closet, you know. So Jeremy brought me the rest of my gravel yesterday. Got it leveled out here in the garage, so the gravel is up to the grade that it needs to be. And then I don't know if you can see right there that mud seam above the gravel. That's where the top of the concrete goes, is to that mud seam for the floor. Right in this area, I got to measure it out, but I'm going to dig that out right there, like a square there, about 8 inches deeper. And the reason for that is I'm going to pour that deeper for a footer, and because I'm going to use this garage bay right here, we're going to have 12-foot ceilings, so I'm going to put a lift right there. So I'm going to go ahead and pour that deeper now to accommodate that lift, the car lift there, so it'll be good and strong, have good base to set on. So we got right here is our stairwell opening, obviously, down to the basement. Got some water down there from all this rain. We had to head it off on each side and do some hand framing here in between those trusses. You see the trusses there are doubled up on each side. On that side there too. They're doubled up there. So it makes it pretty nice. I mean, it's a stiff floor. And I kind of feel like blurring out Advantech on this, but I mean, I like the product. Don't get me wrong. I love the product. It's a great product. But the company is they're just gouging like crazy right now. So that stuff is up to like $55 a sheet right now. A year ago it was probably around $28, $30 a sheet. So I don't agree with that. I mean, they claim it's an employee shortage. They can't get enough people to move the product. So they can't get people to come to work, basically. So I don't know. Sounds like a good excuse to me, I guess. But I went to Lowe's just now and got a bunch of plumbing, a bunch of different fittings and stuff. Sorry, it's wind up here. But I'm gonna go ahead and may start trying to rough it in today a little bit and under the floor. I'm not going to do any penetrations through the floor yet on account of it getting in the way of the framer. building walls and such. My lumber, all the rest of my lumber is supposed to be here tomorrow and Friday. This is Wednesday, so they should bring all the rest of my lumber minus the roof trusses and the roof sheathing. So all my wall framing, my loft floor framing, my stair stringers, everything for the stairs, all that should be here tomorrow and Friday. I got to work the next couple days, so tonight and tomorrow night, so whenever I get going Friday, then we'll be ready to start framing some walls. So there's the Advantech we had left over. That'll be for loft floor. We'll see how much we have left after that. And then that's pretty much it. Here's my rim board. I got 2 pieces here, and there's 2 pieces laid out in front of the house there. I'm going to go ahead and get it put up right now. I'm waiting on the HVAC guy. He's supposed to show up today to do measure for my ductwork. We've got a little bit of a riddle to solve there on our ductwork. So as you can see right here, there's a square right there. That's a duct chase. Well, you can't necessarily run that duct straight through your stairwell. So we're going to have to turn it and go somewhere. Well, if you go this way, you can't get it through here because this is all hand framed. It's all solid right through there. Same over here. You can't go this way because it's all hand framed right there, all the way over to this beam right here. So our stairwell comes from here, goes down. So I'm thinking what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go in between 2 of those trusses this direction, and then we got to get over here, and we're going to have to drop it down and come in under that landing right there, and then come back up into the bay, and then bring it either back this way into this chase and run it to the other end of the house, or there's another duct chase in this area over here. We can either bring it over here and run it, or over there and run it, whichever the HVAC guy wants to do. Didn't want to have any duct work ducking down into the space down there, because that was my whole idea about having the beams pocketed up into the trusses, so we'd have one flat plane for a ceiling down there. But it is what it is. It was something that we didn't really think about when we were designing it. So but our air handler is going to be I'm thinking right in this area here, maybe over here. We have our return duct. Our air return comes up like right in here. Probably like right in here actually. So our return comes up right here, and it'll be in the wall right here that borders the laundry room. So we're going to have our air handler be like right here and under our feet, just so we don't have to run that return very far. So I'll talk to the HVAC guy when he gets here, see what he wants to do on that, and we should be ready for him to start building ducts. So not the kind that quack neither. But let's go down here. I'll go down in the basement and show you what's going on down there. Try to get out of this wind a little bit. I'll try to get some drone shots here in a little bit too. I brought the drone over, but it's so windy I don't know if we'll be able to do anything with it. So there's what it looks like from underneath. So we went with the LVL beam there, and we pocketed it up into the truss. When the trusses come, we had to cut this little piece right here out for the beam to slide up in. So what I'm going to do is go get some metal strapping, some metal ties, and tie it back across the bottom of the beams there, all the way across, just to keep that floor from trying to deflect down right there at that beam. It shouldn't. That beam's pretty daggone stiff. it was a bear to get in place, but we got it. And so, just to give you an idea on that duct work there again. So we got right about here is where the air handler is going to have to sit, right in here next to this post, because there's going to be a metal post here. And then the ductwork the air handler needs to sit here, and then so our return air duct will be like right in here going up through the floor. And then so what I'm thinking is we will have to go up off of our plenum, go over into this duct chase here. Then we need to go this direction out to probably this bay and run this direction. And then when we get to here, drop it down and go in under the stairwell landing right here. I hated to do that and then turn it back up here once we get under the stairwell. And then we can either go over to that one or, well, there's a beam in the way. So yeah, that's gonna be our best bet, go to that one. So we don't have to drop it back down again right here at this beam. But if he wants to, he can go ahead and bring a branch off of that here back up into that bay and then go over to that chase to run down that side of the house. So we'll actually just have two parallel ducts going down this long part of the house. So that may work out better, I don't know. So as far as my plumbing goes, I have a bathroom group right over this area right here. It's the only thing plumbing wise on this end of the house is the bathroom. So there's a toilet that is, sorry guys, the video cut out there, so I'll finish it up here where we left off. So that toilet is right in about this area here. So my idea is to bring that toilet drain right off the toilet with a clean out here, going that direction. And then I will branch off of it to go like with a Y here going over to the vanity that will be over in here, over in this area. So then I'll take the main 3-inch drain that direction and try to sneak it right above that beam, and hopefully it has enough fall, and I'll try to keep it tucked up against that floor there so I'll have enough fall. And then once I get on this side, if I'm not mistaken, I'll have to measure it, but if I'm not mistaken, my tub drain will actually come out on this side of this beam. So I'll tie my tub drain in over here, and then I'll run my drain this direction, and I'm going to try to run it over here and keep it up in those trusses as much as possible to where I can run it through this bay over to that corner of the wall there. So then once I get there, I can drop it down, like 45 it down there and get it on that wall there, and then I can run it with fall all the way back over to the main drain there and then tie it in there. So that's the plan with that side. I got a bunch of plumbing stuff there, as you've seen. I'm going to try to get it all put in, and probably won't get it all done today. I'll just piddle with it today. If I get to it, I still got this rim board to put up out here. I got to go get the kids here in a little while, so I probably won't get to it too much, get into it too awful much. But so just this section of rim board is all I got to do. I didn't get no video on putting the flooring down or anything like that. It was kind of wide open, and the wind was blowing. We were getting gusts of 50 miles per hour that day is what the weather said. So it was flat howling up here on this hill. So I was trying to help them guys get done putting that subfloor down because they were out there, they were struggling too. So I got on one end of the house and they got on the other end, and we just went at it and tried to get this subfloor down. We got it all knocked out that day. And he had a couple other jobs to do this week while we were waiting on the rest of our lumber to get here. And I got this rim board. I went ahead and got this rim board. They didn't sand it with the trusses. I'm kind of frustrated with that deal. I thought, you know, you order a truss system, it should come with these trusses, which it didn't. We had to build those. And the rim board. That's all part of the truss system. But when you order it from where I ordered it from, I'm not going to throw them under the bus, but it was, you just get trusses. That's it. So we had to build this, and then we had to get rim board and put it up. So, and there's a kind of an availability issue, they say, on the rim board, so it was kind of hard getting it here. So we got it yesterday, and I put most of it up yesterday in between rain showers, and then try to finish it up now. So I'll put you guys over here on a time lapse and let you watch it, watch what's going on there, and I'll catch you guys. So as you can see, that goes pretty quick. I ended up getting the 12-foot lengths of board there, so it don't go as quick as it would go with 16-footers. But, and I wished I'd gotten 16-footers on account of our floor joist, our space 19.2 on center. So 12-footers don't come out, so I had to put some blocking in between each board. Well, every 4 boards, 3 or 4 boards came out on a joist. But it was just one of those things that I had to do. They had 12-foot in stock. I don't know if they had 16 in stock, so I just had to go with what they had. But that completes the rim board on the house. So now we're ready to start building walls. So, but for now, I'm going to go down in the basement and start trying to rough in some of this plumbing. I'm going to start doing some measuring, pull some measurements and stuff to see where everything's got to go. It's going to be, I'm going to have to do some calculations, I'm sure. Figure out exactly where my toilet drain goes, and my sink drain, and my bathtub drain, all that stuff. So I'm going to have to get the plan out, check it out, see what I got. Let me flip you guys around here and show you what else I got left to do. So I got a few screws to go back and put in. I nailed this one off yesterday, just because I ran out of screws just to get it up there. So I'm gonna have to go back and put some screws in. I spaced these a lot wider on this one, so I just got to go back and put some screws in, and that will be done. So that's one less thing that the framers have to do. So when they show back up, I don't know if they'll be here Friday or maybe Monday. I hadn't heard. So if they show back up on Monday, the material will be here to build walls. Hopefully we'll have better weather than what we had this week. As you can see, it's still pretty nasty, cloudy. There's a little bit of blue sky showing, not much, but boy, I hope that Advantech holds up the way they say it does, because it's been getting wet here the past few days. I'd like to get this thing under roof as quick as possible, just so I don't have to worry with it very much.